Good afternoon. This is Voltaire Tayak for Raptor Talk Entertainment. I'm very excited and so happy that they're finally here, the Miss World Philippines 2019 Queens. I shall be announcing them, as is customary, in reverse order. No, just kidding. We have with us Katrina Legado, Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas,
Hello everyone, thank you for having us.
Miss Kelly Day, Miss Echo Philippines, and of course we have Michelle D, Miss World Philippines 2019.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Hi, ladies.
Yeah.
How are you? Now, for those of you who are wondering where the rest of them are, this is going to be a two-part interview. So first, we're going to have these three, and then in the next part, we're going to have the other four girls. So don't worry for the fans of Glyza and Isabel. They're going to be here soon. Okay. Now it's been 2.5 weeks since you've won.
Yes.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks.
2.5
I looked at the calendar.
Because we're midway through this week.
Yes.
Wow, oo nga.
I want to know, what have you indulged in? Is it food or not going to the gym?
Both.
Everything.
Everything, both.
Both.
Michelle?
I was on a really strict diet prior to coronation night. So as soon as all of everything ended, I was just eating rice. I was eating all of my favorite food. And I think I kind of toned down with working out since our last bikini shoot. Parang doon ako medyo nag-back up. But then I really have to start going to the gym now again because I have some campaign shoots that need flaunting. So.
What about you, Kelly?
Well, I can vouch for Michelle there because, of course, we were doing training and stuff together leading up to the coronation. And for me, I wasn't dieting because
She's already blessed.
well, I was told
What?
to gain weight.
Don't eat it.
I was told to gain weight. And then, but still supposed to eat healthily.
Yeah.
But
Food.
your workout should be like non-cardio, but more like muscle building. I took that as eat whatever you want and and don't worry about it. So I would always be like, yo, Michelle, let's go eat here and here. And she's just like, I've got my keto. And I'm just like, but yeah, after the bikini, after the beach body
Or some body
competition,
strip, yeah.
she was better as a food buddy.
You could go out with her now.
Yes.
Yeah. For
And you?
me, after the coronation night, I really indulged eating my favorite food, but just a 1 week. But then after it, since my competition is really near, I have to go back to my strict diet and work out.
What was your favorite food?
My favorite food would be dessert. I love frozen yogurt. So yeah.
Healthy pa rin.
Healthy pa rin.
Pero with a sweet taste. That's my really favorite food.
What about leche flan?
Yeah.
What, that yellow thing?
The caramel
Yeah.
thing, the yellow caramel thing with the caramel on top.
Did you get any endorsements for that? Yeah.
Actually, I lost all interest. No food endorsements.
Now, what has been like the funniest or weirdest reaction to your winning? Like whether it's a family member or a friend?
Oh my gosh, funniest.
Yes. Actually, for me, it's more on they got surprised since it's my first time joining with pageants, and they're really proud of me with everything that I've been through. That finally joining a national pageant and I bagged a crown, and it's an achievement.
Yeah.
And parang joining with TV shows, TV guestings, it's really new for me, and I'm just enjoying every part of it.
So walang asaran?
Wala bang asahan.
Wala.
Meron pa?
Your classmates?
More on, they're really proud and happy
Okay.
for me. Wala pang asahan moment. Yeah.
You.
Do you have an answer
Do you have
ready?
any?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
Sige.
You don't have to
I-
have one if there isn't any.
I know, kasi I feel like there is. Pero the funniest siguro to date is the fact that they always put queen after each label. Parang, like, we were talking about banyo queen, or takaw queen,
Okay.
or what was the funny one? I forgot. Basta something with the queen sa dulo. Pero it's not really funny. It's more of like half flattering.
Yeah.
pa rin.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
that
It's,
label
yeah,
Like the
every
label.
time.
it's still pretty surreal eh. Every time I have to put on the crown. It's crazy.
Because you guys have to wait for the crowns to arrive.
Yeah.
Do you get to take them home?
No, we don't.
No.
The organization has to keep it for safekeeping.
They don't
You-
trust us.
Or maybe for our safety, if we're all
Yes.
traveling by car, transpo,
Mm.
we might get mugged or something. Akin na yung crown.
I remember in previous batches, previous queens were able to take it home.
Oh, buti pa.
Yeah, I feel like
Hopefully after our reign.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have the responsibility.
No, true. Have
I
to come
don't
up
trust
with it.
myself.
Now, since winning, do you find yourself spending more time or less time on social media?
Less.
Less time.
Why? Are you
Less
scared?
Not that it's scary. It's more of just you really have to maintain a certain image, and you always have to think about everything that you're posting online. But more so, it's just because we've been so busy prior to or after coronation that I just really haven't been able to update my social media accounts. And I'm sorry for that. But yeah, it's just been really hectic since coronation night.
Yeah, one of the things about these women is I've been fortunate to see them from the time of their screening
Yes.
all the way up to their coronation, and I've joined them in a lot of their activities. So I've seen what they've been through, and I like behind the camera I've also seen like their reactions or non-reactions. One of the things that that stood out in my mind when you guys were going through the competition were the fast tracks.
Yeah.
And I remember every time that they would announce like finalists, two of you have, you won the top model, you won the
Sports.
sports, and then you were in a finalist in so many of
Yeah.
the, yeah, a few of the, so all of you were so lucky to actually be in those.
Yes.
How did that affect your mindset during that time?
For me, since the top model fast track is the last one, it's the final competition, which is the gala night. So coming into talent, other fast tracks, and I don't have anything.
Oh.
Parang my mindset was really, what's wrong with me? What should I do? What
Uh-oh.
should I focus on? So coming to the final fast track, I really pushed myself more, and then I really secured it so that I have a security come coronation
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, for me kasi for everything that I do, I'm always just trying my best. I'm never expecting to win. It's just, I just hope that my best is good enough. I was fortunate enough to be part of, was it 3 fast tracks? 3 fast tracks, and all of my energy was really in sports. I really wanted to win the sports challenge because I've been doing sports all of my life, so I feel like that's what I would excel the most in. But for every time that I was called as one of the finalists, it does give you a boost. It gives you, hindi naman assurance, but it's just, it gives you some sort of validation, even if you're not a winner
Yeah.
or the winner. It's just, it's nice to get, just getting
A boost.
a boost of extra, just being there and being noticed and just knowing that your hard work really paid off.
Yeah. And you, Kelly?
For me, well, I was a little. The fast tracks are quite closely related to what I love to do, which is also like sport and modeling and stuff. And yeah, modeling was for a couple of them also. Like there was a beach body,
Beach
body,
and then the top model. So I was like, I got this, I got
Yeah.
this. So I managed to get to top 5 for 3 fast tracks
Yeah.
also. So I was a little scared during the coronation when I didn't get called as the winner because we don't know until coronation.
Yeah.
diba? So my heart sank because I was really like banking on a fast track.
Kelly
Really?
and I were neck and neck for sports
Yes.
challenge.
The last,
I knew.
our last, I know we were like head to head, and then the very last sports challenge, which was
The swimming.
Michelle's a swimmer, so it was a pretty close.
It was a pretty close
It was a very close race.
Yeah.
It was. Sprinting is more my thing, which was the first
The first
one
part.
that we did. So I won. I think I was the fastest sprinter.
You were the fastest, yeah.
But that only eliminated like 15 or 20 girls from the first part of it. So
Had they reversed it, it would have
No.
been.
I feel like
You never know, but they didn't.
Yeah.
It would be really weird if swimming was the first challenge.
Oh, yeah.
honestly, that's
All,
true. And then we're
all 40
swimming as
girls
well.
in
But
the
didn't you
pool.
say for Miss World that it's
No, I didn't say it, but I heard it from somebody that last year, I think the last challenge was a sprint or something.
It was also, no, it was also swimming.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
Yeah, it was also swimming.
Ooh.
I guess
Yeah.
it's the most because anyone can run, like
Yeah.
anyone can run, but for swimming you really have to have like the skill
Technique.
And the stamina to get there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more challenging. Guys, should be the last one.
Now, one of the things is, the very interesting thing about this year's pageant is that in recent years, most of the winners have actually been, pageant veterans. They've competed in at least one national pageant, at least
Prior to
one.
it.
But this year, the top four, and three of them are here, this is their first time competing in a national pageant. And yeah, and actually I really just want to say that, it's not beginner's luck. It's also not pageant experience. It's not them being artista, or it's not them being related to somebody who's a beauty queen. It's really their hard work and their determination. It's really all about what they put into it that made them win. They are who they are, and they deserve their titles that they got. So, it's really not about any, theories or, or any conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
It's about their performance, and it's about their destiny.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
you guys really
Thank you.
deserve everything that you have.
Can I add a comment?
Yeah.
I think also like the common misconception of, guess in the coronation, let's say for me my Q&A wasn't the best. People will say, oh, how come she won? Because her Q&A was so bad. But honestly, it's a collection of everything from day one, which is
Which
at least a
was,
month prior to the
yes.
coronation, where we have to prove ourselves every day. And I think the coronation does add up to your points, but essentially it's everything, like about being the whole package in
total
a way.
package,
So even for the other, because I've read a lot on social media that they say, oh, it's because of this, or why did she win? Because in the coronation she fell over, which was also me.
You didn't fall over that
Did you
bad.
fall over?
I tripped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a few times. Actually, and almost every time I walk.
Natapong walk.
Natapilok.
That's my
Natapilok.
walk. The tapi walk. So yeah, it's just to like let everyone know that
No.
it's really not just based on the coronation
that's true.
performance.
But just to correct, well, I've actually been asked a lot of times about your performance and about, your Q&A in particular. And I always say, like, and I've said this, I think, to you, even before the finals. I've always loved the way you answer, because it's very non-pageant.
Yeah.
And to me, I find that very refreshing, because a lot of times it's such a turn-off to have somebody who starts off, I believe,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because a lot of times, people are so programmed to answer in a certain way.
Yes.
What I feel that made you win, even if I don't think that it was a fail, your Q&A, even if you forgot leche flan.
The caramel thing.
Yeah, the caramel thing, because it comes across as very, number one, relatable.
Yes.
You were also, very natural. And I think I told you that even after the press presentation, when I noticed how you answered, and I was like, wow,
Yes.
like, where did that come from?
Well, thank you.
I think it's just because Filipinos do have this stereotype with beauty pageanters, and I really believe that times have been changing. They're not looking for this particular type of person, but they're just trying to find somebody that doesn't really have to change, but is already ready for it, that already embodies what a beauty queen is.
Yeah, what the beauty queen today is, it's not about perfection. It's about embracing your imperfections. And one of the things I remember also about Kelly, and well, also with you guys, is the imperfections that you have are what makes you beautiful.
Exactly.
Especially, remember I told you about your, and I don't want to make you cry, when you mentioned alopecia during your Miss World video.
Yes.
Because my first impression of you was you're this icy queen.
Right.
But after seeing that, I'm like, wow, like I was very touched, and I actually very moved with it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm sure, have you been approached by a lot more people because of that?
Yes. I'm now part of like Alopecia Philippines, so they even invited me to do like a talk as a guest speaker in one of their events, their annual events, and that was amazing for me. So I think we have some upcoming events for that too.
Yeah,
So I
that's
think-
great.
And it helps me as well. It's not honestly what I said to them, to everyone that was there. There were a lot of children that are actually fully bald as well. And, you know, it's really, I kind of felt like I'm the one that needs to be inspired by them. So that's what I told him. I was like, honestly, I'm talking to you guys, but you guys have been through it, and this is only the start of my own journey, so I want to learn from you.
Yeah.
So it was very moving for me.
No, that's really good to hear because I think a lot more people now will, will understand what it's about.
Yes.
And you've created that awareness. And it's not like one of those fake advocacies that a lot of people,
The
put
instant
forth.
noodle
Yeah.
advocacy.
No, there's one thing, I was watching one of your interviews. You said that you grew up in a farm.
Yes, a ranch.
A ranch.
Yeah.
Sorry, a ranch. Difference between a farm and a ranch. No, but so what was that like? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing, honestly.
Did you have
Very
chores?
simple. I did have chores. We didn't have house help there. Yeah, just to get allowance, you'd have to mow the lawn, wash the dishes, cook. And I feel like that's where I started figuring out my different skills because I would ride horses. I would herd the horses also, or the cattle. We would have to walk to the bus lane, and at like 5 a.m. in the freezing weather, it's a good time, a good memory, set of memories that I love looking back on. I'd actually love to raise my kids in that type of environment because looking back, it has taught me so many values. It taught me how to be independent. It taught me how to work hard for what I want in life. So I really don't have anything bad to say.
Do you think that's where you get your very relaxed and calm demeanor?
I would like to believe so, but no. I feel like I got it from my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother was such a huge inspiration in my life. She passed away around 5 years ago, but she really just, if there is literally somebody that deserves to be an angel, it would be my grandmother.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So, yeah, I believe that I got it from her.
Goosebumps.
That's great. Yes. Now, Kat,
Yes.
you were a banker and you're a finance graduate,
Finance graduate.
but now you're in front of the camera, you're on stage. Doesn't that seem like much more of a fun job than being in a bank? And does winning change your trajectory in terms of your career?
Well, I've been into banks within a year already. So coming into this, being in front of cameras and socializing with a lot of people is really more fun, I would say. But then it's a different career path that I would like to explore more. And so far, I'm very happy about it. Yeah.
Mas exciting,
Yes,
diba?
exciting.
You have these two girls, like
Yes.
they're doing it.
Wait, I'm gonna help you a little bit and straighten your crown.
Oh, there.
There.
There we go.
Sisters.
Thank you, sister.
I'm gonna
You
make
need
yours.
help with yours?
You're gonna make mine tabing.
Then I'll borrow yours. Okay, really quickly. These are just a fun question.
Okay.
I'll just go one by one.
I love how fun the questions are.
Yeah, it's
Hindi
just so
nakakasado.
chill. Yeah, nga.
Diba? What is your phobia?
Needles.
Cockroaches.
Oh, huh? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Heights.
Your celebrity crush?
Dave Franco.
Shawn Mendes.
Gerald Anderson.
Ay.
Okay.
I was about to say something, but never mind. What's your pet peeve?
Oh my gosh.
Ghosting. I'm just kidding.
Mine's so bad.
I don't even really have one. I'm
Yes.
pretty chill. Sorry.
No?
Just fake people.
Yeah.
Like when you can tell they're so fake.
I guess unprofessional people.
I was gonna say that
Wow.
actually.
Unprofessional people.
I think people who bash behind your back. Yeah, like that.
Backstab.
They-
Bash behind your
Your
back.
back.
That's a new term.
Backstabber.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Now, if I logged onto your Netflix account,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
what would I see under recently seen or recently watched?
Okay.
Yesterday-
How many?
How many?
There are two.
Okay, two.
Yesterday I binge watched Unbelievable, which is like a crime thing about a girl who was raped. I love crime
Wow.
anything
Oh.
crime documentary, stuff like that.
One more.
Or, yun lang pala pinanood.
The Bill Gates documentary.
Yeah.
Have you?
I think my recent two I think is 13 Reasons Why, and I just finished watching Lucifer. So
I would not.
I love out.
Be scared too. Nakakatakot.
It's nice.
No,
No, it's not.
funny.
It's a good.
It's very light, and it
Yeah.
does make you think about that possibility, but you know, it's just fiction.
Okay. If you say so. Yes.
Same with Michelle, Lucifer, and Haunting in Hill House.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's
scary.
Wow.
very nice. You should watch it.
And since, well, two of you are artista, and then one will become an artista. If you could get one of these, which would you choose? Oscar, Tony, or an Emmy?
Any.
Wow, just to be nominated is amazing already. But
Oscar.
yeah, for me, an Oscar would be
It would,
nice.
any of this, I think it
Yeah.
would be a great honor to be
Right?
nominated. Yeah.
Oh, so if you have an Oscar, would you give it up for a Nobel Peace Prize?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Yes, I would.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. I'm so happy that we got it. You know, even if it's just a quick
Yeah.
interview, I'm so glad that you were here, and I wish you all the best in your pageant. And you know who you can call for preparations.
Yeah.
You know, we're so grateful to have Voltaire in our life. I don't even know how sane I'd be without him in the competition.
Aw,
Yeah.
thanks.
Just
Actually, through everything.
So, super happy that we're here for you, and thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you
You can
so
guest
much.
us whenever you want because ikaw pa.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you still owe me a guesting.
Yeah,
In that,
guesting where?
Dun sa ano, yung sa show mo.
Oo nga. Yeah.
When you get back.
Glow
Or-
up, guys.
Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. That was
Yeah.
fun.
That was fun and light. Very, very light.
Fun.
Thank you.